guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. My name's Maddie, for those of you that are new. Today is a very exciting day and I want to vlog because it's an exciting day. We are adopting a kitten today. Okay, let me rephrase that. We're adopting a cat. I really want to adopt like an adult mid-aged cat. I know kittens are usually the first to go at shelters, which is amazing for all those kittens that are getting adopted, but I know there are so many older cats that are at shelters that people kind of just overlook because they are older. I have been wanting to get another animal for so long, and yesterday Kevin and I were having a discussion about it and he said, you know what, let's go look at cats. Let's go adopt a cat. So yesterday we went to a few shelters and we got to meet with cats. It's kind of hard because I feel like at shelters you can't really gauge a cat's personality because most of the time they're scared and they're just like hiding and you really can't get a sense of their personality. But we're gonna go to a few more shelters today and the plan is to go home with the cat today. I'm so stinking excited to get another animal to love on. I've ordered a few things on Amazon already for our cat, but right now I'm at Target. We're gonna get a few more things and then go home. I'll show you guys what I've bought already, and then we're gonna go look at some more cats. So let's go to Target. Let's buy a litter box, stuff like that, and then, like I said, we'll do a little haul when we get home. If I'm being honest, I don't remember what kind of cat litter I had before, like when with my old cat, but I think for now, I'm just gonna get one of these Target brands and then go from there. I mean, it's just litter. These are so cute. When it comes to cat food, I might have to ask the shelter what they're already feeding the cat, just because I don't want to upset its stomach. So I might hold off on food for now, question mark. But I'm definitely gonna get some snacks. Get some of these and some of these. Okay, just got back from Target. I'm gonna show you guys what all I got there, even though I basically already showed you. And then we're gonna unbox some packages that I got from Amazon. So starting off with the litter box, I just got a standard litter box. I browsed and browsed and browsed on Amazon. There are so many options, but I feel like, why do you need anything more than this? You know, I almost got one that was covered, but I read somewhere that cats actually don't like the covered cat litter boxes because it like traps the smell. And while it might trap the smell for us, cats don't like it. So I plan on cleaning it every day. So I figured I'll just get the basic one. I ended up going with this litter for now. Don't even think I can pick it up. It's this one. It's the Target brand. Oh. There we go. The Up and Up Target brand scented clumping cat litter. There were so many options. I could have browsed for hours, but I figured we would try this one out for now and then see how it goes and maybe switch it up later. Got a cat litter scooper. I got two little toys for the cat. First one is this one. It's just little mice. And I also got these little jingly balls. I bought a liner for the litter box so it's easier to clean. And then lastly, we just got two. Maybe these toys aren't for you. I'm gonna share. I got two different snacks, treats for our cat. I didn't buy any food yet just because I don't know what they're feeding the cat at the shelters right now. And I know cats have sensitive stomachs, so I'm probably just gonna wait, see what they're feeding it at the shelter, ask for recommendations, and then buy food once we have the cat. That is what we got at Target. And then this is from Amazon. I'll have everything I bought linked. I read somewhere that cats like clean water, duh, but specifically that they like water fountains. So I got this cute little water fountain off of Amazon. It's a stainless steel top pet fountain and it has a little daisy on the top. Hold on, let me look at instructions, put this together, and then I'll show you guys. Okay, I just put it together. I just need to clean it and add water, but it looks like this and it has a little daisy up top and you just plug it in. Comes with all the cords. and it's supposed to just be like a little water fountain, and I figured the cat and Maple could use this. I'll have to set it up and actually like put water in it here in a little bit and show you guys what it's like, but I feel like this is going to be really nice and convenient, especially like Maple specifically drinks so much water. I have to fill up her bowl all the time. This is definitely going to be a game changer, and I think it holds like 2.5 liters or something like that. It holds a decent amount of water. So this is the little water fountain. I think there are a few things in this next package. This next thing is a little mat to put under their bowls just to keep things clean. It has little paws on the end of it. I got the smallest size that they had. I feel like it might be a little too small. Actually, no, I think this will be perfect. I bought a cat carrier. I wanted something that was like foldable and easy to store. This one had really good reviews. Again, all this stuff is from Amazon. It has a little soft base, and it looks like it's removable so you can wash it, which is nice. This big piece unzips, and then it also has a smaller door right here. The opposite side is the exact same, except it has a pocket instead of the smaller door. And then it has a handle right here as well as a strap. Oh, and then it also has a top door that you can use. This thing had amazing reviews on Amazon, and it came in a lot of different colors, but I just decided to go with gray because it was neutral and I feel like it won't get super dirty. Next up in the box, I think these are the ceramic feeder bowls. Yeah, okay, these are so cute. I just got these adorable ceramic feeders. I heard that you don't want plastic. One, because it just gets dirty quicker and it's harder to clean, and also it gives cats like chin acne. But I got a set of 2 for 20 bucks off of Amazon. Comes with a yellow one and a pink one. I don't know if the cat we're getting is a boy or a girl, but I figured this yellow one is kind of gender neutral. I was planning on using the other one for Maple's food, and I thought it would be so cute with the daisy water fountain, like all the flowers. I just think it's so freaking cute. And then lastly, this heavy box is a scratching post for the cat. My camera's about to die, so we're gonna unpack this later, but it was from Amazon, pretty inexpensive. We'll unbox it later once my camera's charged. Got the water bowl all situated, and it is the cutest thing. Maple seems to love it, and I'm sure the cat will too. It just has a constant flow of water, and it holds a lot of water. Like, it's literally still filled up to here. It was really inexpensive and it was a nice addition. And then Maple's already using her little ceramic bowl. I went ahead and got a room situated for the new kitten or cat. This is Kevin's like little office. It's the room that has the least amount of traffic throughout the day, so I figured it would be the best space for a new cat. We have the cat's food bowl and water, the little tower. I went ahead and put the litter box in here and then threw some toys around. I've been doing a good amount of research on the best way to like introduce a dog and a cat, just because like I really want them to get along. That is the goal. I want them to be besties. So I'm going to take a very slow and steady approach to this. So the plan is for the first few days, keep them separated, get them used to each other's smells. Someone told me a little trick is to like feed them on opposite sides of the doors. That way they can like smell and tell that there's another animal on the other side of the door, but they can't see them. And then little by little, like they can look at each other from a distance, and then maybe let them roam around in the same area if they like are cordial. I mean, it's really just gonna depend on the cat and the cat's personality, because like Maple is really good with cats. She has been good with every single cat that she's been around. So that's the plan. I feel like I won't really know what the situation's gonna be like until we get the cat. Hi, kitten. Look, it's sitting in its litter plate. Look at all the kittens. All the dogs. I know we're not getting a Pepis, but look. This is what Big Fat Kitty used to look like. Oh my gosh.
He's 3 months.
Oh. Okay, these two are our top contenders so far. We have Bodhi, which is 5 years old, and he's a boy. Oh, he woke up. Oh, this is Bodhi. Oh, he's a big boy. And then our other contender is Mooney, which is a girl. She's 3 years old. Both of these cats are good with dogs, which is like a very important thing because we have Maple. All right, we just left the first like adoption center. This is the Austin Animal Center. We saw one cat. It just wasn't like the greatest process that they had going on. We were there for what felt like a while. How long were we there?
It's like over an hour.
Like over an hour. And we got to interact with the cat for literally like a minute.
Yeah, maybe.
It was like a minute. They made you put gloves on and you're just petting this cat from the cage. It's just like not the best way to like interact with a cat and get a feel of what the cat is like. So we left. We did put an application in, possibly, but we're gonna go to a different place that hopefully has a better system. Austin Pets Alive, the one on Cesar Chavez, was not the vibe. We went back to the Austin Pets Alive that's in Terrytown, which is like 5-6 minutes away, because we saw a cat yesterday when we were here. His name was Crawley. Best cat, well, trait-wise. It just let you pick him up, was really friendly, it came up to you, and we came back to see him again. He was adopted, which is great for Crawley, not great for us. So now we're gonna go back to the place that we went yesterday, because we went to 2 places yesterday. Hello, it's the next day. We still do not have a cat. Let me give you guys a little rundown of yesterday, because while I did film some, I feel like you weren't getting the complete picture, if that makes sense. So I kind of mentioned yesterday that the day before that, so Saturday, we went to 2 pet adoption places and we looked at cats, but we didn't have any cat supply at home. So we knew we weren't gonna adopt on Saturday. We were planning on going back on Sunday, which was yesterday, to adopt a cat. On Saturday, the day before yesterday, we went to Austin Pets Alive, Terrytown, and the Austin Humane Society. We had incredible experiences at both of those places. You could just tell that they kept it clean. They had these little cubbies where the cats that were friendly with other cats could be in a room and not in a cage. And the one at Terrytown, you walk in, there are like 6 cubicles and you can go into each one. There were like anywhere from 2 to 4 cats in each little cubicle, and you can really visit with the cats and like get a feel of what their personality might be like. And it was just nice to be able to interact with the cats, because I feel like when they're in a cage, it's so hard to get a good gauge of what a cat's personality is like, because they're traumatized, they're scared, and they're probably overstimulated being that they're in a cage and people are like poking at them all day. It's so sad, so sad. So the first place we went to was the Austin Pets Alive, Terrytown, and then the Austin Humane Society. Kind of the same feel. You walk in, they have the kittens on one side, they're in cages, then they have another portion of cats that are in cages, and then they have 3 cubicles with cats roaming around. And from what they said is that they like kind of rotate who gets to be in the cubicles and like roam around, which is really nice. Those 2 places I loved, and we saw cats that we liked at both of those places, but like I said, we didn't have any cat supplies, so we couldn't take a cat home having like literally nothing. So yesterday we were gonna go to 2 other places. We went to the Austin Animal Center and then we went to Austin Pets Alive, the location off of Cesar Chavez. And those 2 places weren't my favorite, okay? So the Austin Animal Center, which was the first place we went to yesterday where we saw Mooney. It's this big center, huge. They're at capacity right now. They closed their intake, so they're like not taking in any more animals, which is so sad. It's like, especially right now, it's so hot and all these dogs and animals that are just roaming the streets and like don't have food or water literally makes me want to cry. Which, like, not that being in a shelter is any better, but at least they're getting fed. Like, it was so sad. We were walking around and they have like literally all the animals in cages. They do have a few little rooms with, there were a few dogs that were in rooms, and then in the back corner there were a few cats that were in rooms, but the majority of the animals were in cages. It was a very, very large facility, but there were these dogs, puppies, and you know puppies need to run around, they need like exercise. There was this dog literally running in circles because it had nowhere else to go. It was in literally a box like this big. It was so sad. But they had the cats and we looked at the cats, and it's just so hard to tell what a cat is like in a box. And so we saw Mooney. The description looked great. It said that she had been around dogs, like that she was friendly and nice, all this stuff. So we were like, okay, let's go see her. They're like, well, you have to fill out an application to like meet with the cat, which I think is a little silly. Like, I get maybe filling out a normal intake form, but this was like specific to the cat. And I was like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna adopt this cat yet. I just want to see it. So we filled out the form and then we had to wait for somebody, a volunteer, to let us see the cat, which that took a while. I mean, we were there for over an hour and we saw the cat for not even a full minute, which was not the best, just because typically like every other place we've been at, they kind of tell you that you want to spend at least like 15 to 20 minutes with the cat to get a good feel of it. But at Austin Animal Center, once we filled out the form and we were with a volunteer, they took us back. We literally went like behind where the cages are. We had to put silicone gloves on, which I get like washing your hands and making sure you're clean, but like, I don't know, the glove thing was weird to me. They made us put gloves on and then we went back to behind the cages. They opened the cage and the volunteer stood there and she was like, okay, y'all can like meet with the cat. But like the cat wasn't, we were like invading its safe space, which like who knows if the cat even feels safe in its cage. But it was just like in the small cage and we were like sticking our hands and like trying to pet it, and the cat was like gentle and sweet and it let you pet him, but like after a few pets it like kind of swatted and was a little bit snappy, which is understandable. But it's just like, I wish we could have been in a private room with the cat to just gauge it out, because we were, I'm not even kidding, like, and it felt so awkward because the guy was just standing there and I don't know, it was just weird. And like I said, we were there for probably an hour total in between like looking at the cats, filling out the application, waiting to actually see the cat, and then seeing the cat for a minute. We were like, if this is the process to see any other cat, like we're gonna be here all day. So we left that place and we went to the Animal Pets Alive Cesar Chavez. That location was a lot different than the Tarrytown location in terms of like cleanliness and just the living condition of these animals. I literally wanted to cry. It's just, I mean, it's a pet shelter. Obviously, it's not going to be like super nice and everything clean and all that stuff, but like the kennels and stuff were like mainly outdoors at this location, which I just feel so bad because it's like so hot. They have fans and water and all of that stuff, but it just like, oh, it tugged on my heartstrings. So they had a little area for cats, so small. There were so many people. When you walked in, it was like a little hallway. On one side they had cats in cages, which you could open up the cages and pet the cats. You just had to like wash your hands. And then on the other side there were larger rooms where they had multiple cats just roaming around, and you could get in those cages and like interact with the cats. But there were so many people, it was really hard to like get a sense of like the cats. So we left there and we went back to Tarrytown, the Austin Pets Alive Tarrytown that we were at the day prior, because we were like, you know what, there was a cat there that we saw that had a lot of potential. It was super personable. It let us pick it up. It was sweet. It didn't swat at us once. We were like, that would be a good fit. So we go back, we were like, hey, we're here to see Crawley, and they were like, Crawley got adopted. Which I'm so happy for Crawley, but sad for us because we were like, dang, you know, we thought Crawley was going to be a good fit. So we left there and we were like, you know what, let's go back to Austin Humane Society because we had a good experience there. We saw a handful of cats that could be a potential match for us. Let's just go back there. Because the main thing too was we just wanted to see all of our options, see if there was a cat specifically that like called to us, if you know what I mean. So we wanted to just make sure we hit all our bases. So after seeing everything, we were like, you know what, I think Austin Humane Society, I'm pointing up because it's like up north, Austin Humane Society is probably going to be the best fit for like us finding a cat. So we go back there. I thought they closed at 7, but since it was a Sunday yesterday, they closed at 5, which we were unaware of. So we got there literally at like 4:45, and we like put in an application. It was just a general application that you have to fill out in order to like meet with the cats. There were 2 that we saw that had good descriptions that we think could be a potential good fit for us. But they were like, we're gonna close in 15 minutes. We prefer you guys to have at least 15 to 20 minutes to interact with the cat. She was like, we open up Monday at noon. Be here at noon. We can get you guys to meet with the cat, and y'all can possibly take the cat home if it's a good fit. So that's where we're at today. Kevin unfortunately is not going to be able to go with me, which I'm really sad because I wanted him to be there to like pick the cat with me, but he was able to come look around with me on Saturday and Sunday yesterday. So I know what he likes and what he doesn't like in a cat, and he said he trusts me to pick our next cat. There were a lot of cats that we saw throughout like all of our visits at the shelters these past 2 days that we could have taken home, but I don't want to just pick a cat because I want a cat, if that makes sense. Like I just really want to make sure it's a good fit. So today at noon, right now it is 9:30, at noon I'm gonna drive up, go to the center, and hopefully take home a cat. I was looking at the Austin Humane Society's website, and it looks like they have some of their cats at a Petco. Apparently like Petco's and PetSmarts will team up with shelters to help like find animals a new home. So I think I'm gonna stop by this Petco first just to see what they have. I want to buy the cat like a different toy and maybe some like catnip. Selection of cat stuff at Target when I went yesterday was very slim, and I know Petco and PetSmarts are kind of overpriced, but I got the bulk of what I need at Target. So I'm just gonna browse and see what they have, see the cats there, and then head to the Humane Society afterwards. This is Monkey. She's on. Hi. How are you? Oh.
Later, and one cleaned and ready to prep.
It looks like he is 3 years old.
At Petco.
He is so sweet. Oh my goodness. Oh. Stop it right now. I think I'm gonna get this scratching post for the cat so that it has another one. I did not leave with Monkey just because, hold on, there were 2 cats that Kevin and I had seen that Kevin was like, I would be interested in adopting one of these, but we weren't able to like pet them and meet with them. But Monkey seemed so sweet, so like energetic. I ended up buying this King Teaser little toy for the cat, and then I did get the scratching post. Hi. Oh, you are so sweet. You guys, Miss Lucy, which I don't think her name is going to be Lucy in the long run, but for now, this is Miss Lucy. She is so cute. Okay, we just got back home. She did so well in the car. She like cried a little bit, but I mean, she did like really, really good. So now we're gonna let her explore her space. She is so curious. Come on, over here. Right now, her like legal name, I guess we could say, is Lucy, but I have a really good feeling that we are going to change her name and it will not be Lucy. She's 2 years old and she has this really, really pretty coat. It's like brown, but it has like a golden, almost yellowy tinge to it, and she has some oranges in her. She's so pretty. She's licking my feet. Right now, the names that we have picked out, and obviously these are names that we just came up with without like actually seeing a cat, but we like Pistachio, we like Pesto, we like Gnocchi, we like Butters, and I like Mango. Kevin doesn't love Mango, but I like Mango. I also really like the name Cheeto, but I don't think the name Cheeto suits her. I feel like that would be for like a orange cat. I'm gonna let her kind of roam around, get a feel for the space, and then put the carrier outside so Maple can start sniffing it. Okay, it's a little bit later. I have an update. This is the current situation. Lucy was very eager to get out of the room. Like, she wanted to get out. Every time I would go in and then leave the room, she would try to like follow me out. So I put Maple in my bedroom, let Lucy kind of get to know our space, like the living room and the kitchen. She did really well. And then after a little bit, I like brought Maple out to go outside, and Lucy didn't do anything. She just like sat there. And so I was like, okay, let me just like see, let me test the water. Let me just see what kind of a cat Lucy is when it comes to dogs, because cats are very different when it comes to dogs. So I put Maple on a leash and I kind of just like walked around the apartment, didn't get too close to her. And then after a little bit, I put Lucy back in the room and I just left Maple in the living room, and I went to HEB, picked up some groceries because I work tomorrow. And then when I came back, I opened the door for Lucy to see if she wanted to come out, and she kind of just followed us around. She was very like curious about Maple, and Maple and I sat on the couch. Lucy was in the other room. And then, I mean, she literally just came and sat right in front of us, and she's like falling asleep. I really hope they become besties eventually, but I mean, this literally hasn't even been a full day, but they're doing very well. I need to record this. Lucy keeps making her way over to Maple. Maple was super interested in Miss Lucy when she first saw her, but now that she's like seen her around the apartment all afternoon, she's like not very interested. But now Lucy is starting to get very curious. She keeps getting close to Maple, and Maple's just like, whatever. Hey guys, I was editing this video and I realized I never closed it off and never finished the vlog. But it's the next week. It has been exactly 7 days since I got Miss Pesto. She finally has a name. We got her this cute little heart collar that says Pesto on it. She wants to get down. Here you go. She literally didn't have a name for about the first 3 days that we had her because we could not decide. But ultimately we decided on Pesto, and I feel like it suits her very well. I was slightly against it at the beginning because I felt like it was more masculine. But honestly, after we decided on the name and started actually calling her Pesto, I feel like it clicked. And now I see her as a Pesto. But this past week, she has been adjusting so incredibly well. I honestly feel like it couldn't be going any better. Basically, since day one, whenever Kevin and I have been in the apartment and able to supervise, we've kept Maple and Pesto in the same room. And then for the first 3 days, we would separate them and put Pesto away in a separate room and close the door whenever we were gone. But as of Friday, we have just been letting them roam around. And whenever we leave the apartment, we just let them be. Pesto loves Maple, which has been such a relief because my biggest fear was that they were gonna hate each other, that they weren't gonna be able to be in the same room, or that they would get in fights and the cat would scratch and hurt Maple, or Maple would hurt the cat. But things have been going so well. I'll insert some videos of Pesto and Maple just like interacting together. I have a really good feeling that they're going to become best friends. I feel like they're going to be inseparable. Pesto adores Maple. It's so funny because she follows Maple everywhere. If Maple goes into my room, Pesto goes into my room. If Maple goes in the kitchen, Pesto goes into the kitchen. Anytime Maple's taking a nap, Pesto is right next to her taking her nap too. It's the sweetest thing in the entire world. She has been an incredible cat and I'm so freaking happy to have her. And I feel like our cat search and everything just kind of really played out the way it was supposed to, because I genuinely believe that we were meant to have Pesto. And not only that, but I feel like Maple and Pesto were meant to find each other because they are just the cutest freaking duo in the entire world. Right now, they're just both sitting looking out the window. They're freaking adorable and I just love them so stinking much. But if you guys are thinking about getting an animal, please, please, please adopt, do not shop. There's so many animals in shelters right now that are just waiting for a loving home. I've been keeping up with some of the shelters here in Austin. A lot of them are doing waived adoption fees just because they are filling up and they want to get as many of their pets to loving homes so that they have more space to take in any animals that they might not have room for right now. But I think that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more of Maple and Pesto, like and subscribe. Until next time, I will see you guys later.